We're on the first or maybe second rerun of Final Boss Escanor, probably one of the harder final bosses to do. We are going to be farming the challenge mode in 2 turns with 3 different teams, so there's a couple variety for you guys to try in case you're missing something. All 3 of these teams are going to have Melee Liz as the main DPS. So the first team is going to be Demons. You guys have probably seen this already. Melee Liz, Green Chandler is going to be buff, removing that HP buff on the second phase. Demiurge drops a bunch of Blazing Infernos for our damage buff. And Cusack is the attack-related buffer. Demon card set with attack food. Next up is a Sins team again with Melee Liz. Gother's going to be ranking them up, and then Deanne drops a taunt for a 15% increase to attack-related. And then you could have either Green Merlin or Blue Merlin. You just need her relic to buff Sins basic stats by 15%. And we have the Sins card set with attack food again. And then the last team may or may not look vaguely familiar. Again, Melee Liz. Ludo is going to be your attack-related buffer. Red Sario is going to be your flat attack buffer. And Green Alat's going to be your basic stat buffer. Angel card set and attack food. So 3 different setups. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so first up is going to be the Demon team. Probably have seen how this goes already. Just going to talent buff. Then we're going to drop the Meliz AoE and double lock, combining with 2 stacks of Blazing Inferno plus 15% damage taken. That is going to 1-tap phase 1. Now phase 2, now unfortunately they lack the firepower, I believe, to fully blast through the HP related buff. So that's why we do have that Green Chandler there. So he's going to buff remove there. We're going to go ahead and use the single target, and I guess we'll drop Demis just in case we need the extra power. I don't think we do. Yeah, so that kills. That is a 3-card run. Pretty fast. We'll see if we can do better. Next up, we have our Sins team, which is going to be a little slower because the setup is a little longer. So you're going to, first up, make sure you use your talent buff. You're going to taunt and get that 15%. We're going to buff up / rank up the Melee Liz. And then we can drop the AoE. Right. I wonder, there's probably a chance that we don't need all of this. Not 100% certain, at least for phase 1. For phase 2, since we're not going to have a buff removal on the team, the extra attack power that we've got from basically this setup is going to be necessary to just kind of blast through this. So we did get the extra AoE. I don't think we'll need it. Yeah, we don't get the crit Escanor, but we've got a lot of firepower to just blast through that. So that is unfortunately a card slower. Okay, maybe you don't have Demiurge. This is a pretty decent option. But let's see if the Goddess team is the fastest. Alright, and what I like about this team is you really only need to use your talent. There is no extra setup, no extra buffing or cards needed. I'm going to drop my AoE similar to the Demon team. And that is going to 1-tap for 583. Again, no problems 1-tapping first phase. And because of the firepower they're about to see, right, we've got our Blade of Judgment, we have our attack buff, single target 1 card, HP buff up, straight through it. Still strong, even stronger than the Sins team. That had more buffs, right? That's 2 cards. So, hands down, the Angels are sitting at the fastest team comp right now, and that has been a big surprise for me. So if you guys liked it, drop a thumb, maybe so if you're into that. And I'll see you in the next one.